getting your private pilot's license, which my daughter is doing right now,
Okay.
and deciding to fly a plane solo around the world are two completely different things. Shasta, tell me, what was the pivot there? Like, what was your aha moment where you took on this audacious dream and made it happen?
So as a student at Embry-Riddle, I struggled financially paying for my flight training. And I remember sitting in on a meeting where the president of the university was talking about how we were going to recruit and retain more women at the university. And, just as a person sitting in on this meeting, I came up with this idea of what is now called the Women's Ambassadors Program, where current students would serve as mentors and big sisters to the incoming freshman class. And they would maintain that sisterhood, that mentorship for the 4 years of these students coming in, the 4 years that they would serve at a university. And so, this was an idea that I had. I pitched it to the president's wife, the president of our university, his wife. And from there, they said, if you manage this program, we will help with funding for your flight training so you can continue on to fly. And, when I started making progress with flight training, I started to really ask myself what it is that I want to do with all of this training that I have. And I interned with an airline, and I quickly learned that becoming an airline pilot was something that wasn't for me. And I thought that I was too old to go through the military route, and I didn't know very much about corporate flying. So I sat down and I asked myself what it is that I want to do. And for me, that was to get into an airplane and share this message of women empowerment, to share the message of STEM, to share the message of education to kids around the world. That was what I was most passionate about. And I thought, well, that job doesn't really exist. And so from there, I started a nonprofit organization called Dream Soar. And I started to identify an aircraft, put together a team of volunteers. And that's how this whole idea of flying around the world to inspire the next generation came together.